So we're gonna call this the Maisha then. Okay, guys. So welcome to our first episode of the Maisha. I'm Enzo, executive producer of the Maisha podcast. Whatever the fuck that is. And yeah, go ahead.
I am Israel, the sidekick.
Yeah, man.
I'm just here for vibes and chilling and conversation.
You're not just a sidekick, bro.
Yes, I am. For the podcast. We're not talking about everything yet.
You see all these mics and all this? He took care of all this, so you can see you're just a sidekick, bro. Goddamn. Alright, so basically this podcast, as we talked about in the intro, we're still gonna explain it a bit. We're here. This first one is just me and Easy. After that, our second episode, we're going to be bringing in a guest. He'll be from the diaspora. We told you this will be a diaspora kind of podcast. Afro diaspora, yeah. So centered around that, like the lifestyle, the everything. We can start with ourselves as well here, man. We can start with ourselves.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're going to be talking a lot about our own kind of reasons for going to this, kind of like an in-depth of our how would you say, our intros that we post on Instagram. Go check those out.
Yeah.
Go check out our page.
Maisha BTS, it's already on right now.
We'll be talking about our reasons for doing this, but that will kind of get into, like, they're mixed in with who we are and intro from our history and stuff like that and why we care about this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, but when I said start by ourselves, let's start right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. You start.
Why do you seem so
even
professional right now?
Huh?
You seem so professional.
Huh?
Like, because
Am I not professional? Always.
is that so?
We're building an empire here, man.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. My bad, sir. You see, officer, that's why I'm an assistant. Him is his boss. Podcast. You're the podcast boss. Let me tell you. But, okay, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, your background.
I am.
Born Canadian, Rwanda. Rwanda.
No, I'm joking, guys. I am, though. I lived in both places, like basically half and half. I was born in Montreal.
I thought you were born in Edmonton.
No, like directly when I was born, we moved to Edmonton.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 years, went to see my pops in Burundi. 4 years, that's where I met this guy for the first time, even though I don't remember him.
That's crazy. Actually, yeah, let's tell the story of. I'll tell the story. Everyone, I keep telling the story of
He's a bit salty about it.
this guy. Like we've known each other since grade 1, bro.
Since nursery, then. If it was Burundi.
Yeah, like nursery 3, like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Because I did
that's
my whole
actually-
nursery there.
That's when I joined BIMS. Yeah. So I've known this guy 2 years in Burundi, bro. Yeah, we were kids. But then fast forward, like what, grade 8?
Bro, why are you talking like that? I'm sorry. Like, you're talking so, like, it's just different, no? Harun, am I lying?
What do you mean?
He's talking like, I don't know, he's talking like...
am I?
Yeah, you're talking like a podcaster.
What the fuck?
You're talking like...
Oh,
Yeah.
you meant that when you
And-
said I'm being professional.
Yeah! Like, you're talking so weird. Where's Enzo?
Okay.
Yes! You see? There he is! No,
Alright.
this is just a camera. Where were we? Sorry. Yeah, I was telling you guys about where I'm from.
No.
Oh.
We were talking about
The fact that I don't know you from nursery.
Yeah. So I go back. I joined a boarding school in his country, Rwanda. I'm Burundian. I'm
In
from
our
Burundi.
country.
Huh?
Viva la unity! The East
Yeah,
Africa!
man. Us, man. We see us as we're the same.
Yeah.
We're the same. We don't. Borders were drawn in Berlin by some white people, man. That wasn't us. That wasn't us.
And
There's a reason language transcends borders, man. It's
Yeah.
not.
And-
It's not by luck.
we don't do this by like, oh, you know how the people here in this country, oh, we're colorblind. Race doesn't exist.
Oh,
No. There's differences,
No.
there's cultural nuances, there's the effect of those borders. there's people who grew up in that environment. We accept that and we choose
there's
to move
different
forward
peoples.
despite that.
Yeah.
You understand? Please understand, my friend. Please.
Yeah. And we are the new generation trying to break generational curses, man. Like real ones.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, man.
Hallelujah.
Like real ones.
Yeah.
That's why we're not hiding behind the. We're all we're not. We know we're not.
We just sit behind
The curtain of we're all the same.
Oh
we're all the
yeah.
Yeah.
We're different, but we're together.
For sure. So yeah, I go to Rwanda, and I walk up to Israel. Israel is like this popular guy in high school.
Okay, relax.
So I go now, but I walk up to him, yo, Easy, what's up? He's like, yo, who are you? And I'm like, damn.
No, okay, guys. Some guy pulls up, yo, Easy, what's good? Man, nursery. Do you know how many traumas
At least you dump him up, bro.
From nursery to grade 8. Is it? You can. Yeah. Like, I don't know. That means I was in grade 9.
Yeah. They put me back at grade, those bitches, man. They said, I'm not even retarded or nothing, bro. It's just, yeah. It's just they said something about different curriculums or something, so I had to put me back at grade.
But
So I go up to this guy. He literally disowns me like he doesn't know me, bro.
Yo, this
but
guy is
her-
such a dramatic guy.
I know, but yo,
I asked
listen.
him, who are
This is
you?
another thing. Perspective in life, bro. Listen. Like, say someone gets rejected. This is what happens, bro. Like, when a guy walks up to a girl, right, and the guy is like moves to her, and the girl says no. Most likely, at the end of the night, the girl will not remember the guy. It's one in maybe other three others. The guy will remember that rejection, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I remember that fucking rejection, bro.
That's so crazy.
Dead ass, bro. Nah. I was no. I'm only half joking. I'm really telling you for real.
There's
I was a
Enzo.
grade 8 kid, bro.
There's Enzo right there. Just got here.
I was a grade 8 kid, man.
Yeah.
I was a
not
grade 8
bad.
kid. Yeah. And man. So, but then I kind of put the dots back together in his head. You know, remember?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, no, I don't remember his face, but the timelines added up, and someone else called Julia, who I knew and I remembered, but we were a closer family friend. Like, I used to go to their family's house and everything, right? And he could tell stories about the teachers who used to beat us. So that's
Chill. Bro, listen, you know this is another thing. I was at work and we talk about our experiences at school.
Okay, can we focus first?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's finish introductions.
Well,
Still
I'm taking just.
Oh, you're gonna go deep.
Yeah.
My bad.
I just because people are gonna be watching us, man. I don't want them to have the wrong image, bro. Like
We
when we
got
talk about
beaten.
this shit, no, we weren't. It's not a trauma, man. People think we were traumatized, PTSD, man. We're good. Are we not?
If a bus
I went to
hits
GHA, man. We're acting like you.
No, GHA. No, please. That was sweet life.
Yeah.
Sweet life.
Yeah, we're saying GHA was a sweet life.
Yeah.
You cannot say, man.
Even the one guy who slapped me got fired.
Yeah. Kids there would even stand up. Like that's, see, so to some like corporal punishment. To some extent, some kids, bro. Some kids you gotta slap the fuck out of them, bro.
Let me ask you, what does that have to do with the introduction? You said you're taking a detour.
Okay, Sorry. Yeah, my detours. Yeah. Keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah, so basically 4 years Burundi,
Yeah.
3 years back in Edmonton, 7 years in Rwanda. Now I've been here for 2 years. I am 19 years old.
Yeah, man. And Burundi, been there my whole life. Left in 20. When did they come to GHA?
It makes me do math. In front of the people.
2019. 2019 I went to GHA. It was a boarding school. I was supposed to graduate there, man. I thought I was gonna graduate there. I thought I was gonna join grade 9. They put me in grade 8. Yeah, at the time, man, it hurt, but you get used to it. And 3 years there, and then like I'm here in Canada now. It's been 3 years. I'm what you call fresh off the boat.
3 years
Huh?
fresh.
Yeah, 3 years, bro.
Maybe like put in the fridge of the boat.
Put it that way. But yeah, that's a little introduction right there. That's so that's where we come from, the diaspora thing. Like even me, like that's what I said. I'm fresh off the boat. Like remember when we were sitting down and Andy's like, "Oh, I'm a diaspora." Everyone started laughing.
Yeah.
Because he started unreal, right? Even me, it still doesn't feel real.
Really?
Yeah, for
Me,
real.
my whole life, it's been.
Okay, no, I'm lying, bro. Kinda. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. I still identify very much as.
Diaspora.
No.
A Canadian?
No.
Oh, a Burundian.
Yeah, like, I don't know what the fuck is it? A diaspora to me is like a second.
But if you
almost-
identify as a Burundian and you are abroad of Burundi, that is the definition
Man,
of a diaspora.
yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, when we're talking about like culture, right? What is diaspora seen as?
What? That's their problem. They're seen as okay in the negative connotation. If someone uses
It's not just negative.
I said in a negative connotation. So this definition is for when someone uses it like that, they're seen as whitewashed.
Oh no,
Africans,
yeah, for sure.
right? But in an educated and well opinionated connotation, or maybe I shouldn't say that because that's assuming that connotation is the right one, right? Well,
Yeah.
but in a more positive one, it's just displaced members of our community.
Sure. Yeah, but no, I'm saying like at home, back home, our image back home. What is it? Oh,
Diaspora.
you go abroad.
You have money. I have no money.
That's what I want to.
I am broke. That's why we're doing the podcast.
That's why I went to
I
get
mean,
to.
no, it's for charity. No, I'm joking. Imagine, like, you just take all the money.
No. Yeah, you go abroad and the families think they have a bank, so they gotta provide back, and they do. You know how much? It's a whole economy, man.
Yeah.
It's billions of dollars sent every year back in Africa.
After they've taken out trillions and brain drain, they could make hundreds
Yeah,
of billions more.
that's
another topic.
That's another topic. That's another
But
topic.
introduction.
Yeah.
For them to know a little
You can our Patreon. We'll tell you more about that. You can,
in the future.
yeah, we'll tell you more about that in the future. Yeah.
This is the first podcast. We're talking about Patreon, bro.
Well, yeah, we're gonna put it in.
Podcast number 1. They're gonna think we just want money.
Well, what's the end goal?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to drain them. No. For real though, seriously, nah.
He's only half joking, as he likes to say.
Nah, yeah. But no, yeah. So talking about from the background, what are some of the like cultural differences that you could have?
From here and
Yeah.
back home. So, as you can see, like I actually lived in very different places. Like I was kind of used to honestly being. I don't want to say the
Actually,
outsider.
have you been in? How long have you been in Edmonton?
Total 6 years.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Please talk about your experience in Edmonton as well.
Okay, I'll talk about
I don't know much about it, but I've heard some not very happy stories.
I think we should get into that next time.
Well, it's
'Cause
part
you
of
know-
your introduction, man.
Well, let's finish the introduction first.
Yeah.
So, like that question you asked.
Yeah.
The cultural differences. Let's start with that, and then we can maybe get into that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's basically like outsider, but not like outsider. Like again, it's not like this kid lonely in the rain. He calls it popular. I just had a decent amount of friends, and so it's like I was never really like outsider, but I definitely knew like the clashing perspectives. Like when you look at when you're young and kind of how much of your environment dictates your perspective, right? I had kind of exposure to like completely different ways of thinking, cultural norms. It's such small things, how you call your parents. Here they call them by name.
What?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
What? Bro, here, if, no, not like the kids. So first of all, some of the kids do. But I'm saying like if your friend, let's say, comes to your place, am I gonna go to your dad? Jean!
I guess I understand
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah, that's still
Yeah.
weird.
But here,
That's still
like
weird.
I've had someone who was like uncomfortable. Like her mom was uncomfortable with me calling her Mama so and so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like, okay, at least call me Mama this, like with her last name, like.
Who was that?
Yeah, I'm not calling out the last name.
You can bleep it, man.
He's my friend, like the Myers. You don't know them. Yeah, from my
Oh,
friend.
so okay, explain. You were like,
But bleep the Myers, my friend, yes.
Yeah, you're making me work a lot, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, but you were like, mama, huh? And then she
Yeah.
was like, okay, just like, so that people understand, back home, like when you're talking to, like, as a sign of respect to the parents of your friends, you don't refer to them, say their name is Richard, you don't say Richard, no.
Pass
Their
the beer,
son's
bro.
name, their
Like,
son's name, your friend is Andy. You call him Papa Andy. He's Andy's dad before
Mhm.
he is Richard. See, family comes first in Africa. Like, it's
Okay, that's a big jump. No, I'm just saying like.
no, literally. That's
It's true. It's just that it makes it sound like
Bro, but-
because we call them that. You see, family comes
But
first.
think about it though. It's crazy. Yeah, it just I literally didn't even think. It just came into my mind. Everything just came out on its own. But it
Let's
actually,
finish introduction.
it does make sense. But yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the question? Cultural differences. So even that you can actually get into it, I guess, with that question. Right?
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. The cultural differences when we're talking to exactly that. What was I talking about? What I was saying about the parents here. I still haven't. I don't know if it's because I haven't been around that many white parents. Like I don't go to their.
Like their homes and stuff.
Nah, not when they're there. No,
Hide your daughters. Hide your wives.
Not like that, bro.
Hide them.
No, but yeah, it's but also it's okay. You can call them by their Mrs. whatever last name.
Yeah, that one is more acceptable. But like, how do you get uncomfortable? I call you Mama Kanaka. What? Kanaka means so and so.
Yeah.
But in any case, that was just a small showing you. So like, when it comes, a lot of things, like you can really see it in like media. Like people say, oh, media this. It's called culture.
Oh yeah, but also another thing, like even in school, for example.
Yeah.
I don't like in Africa when you're being scolded, you don't look at the person in their eyes. Like you're younger, you did something wrong, you look down. Like sure you can make eye contact to acknowledge them, like this and this, but you look down, like to acknowledge that you did something wrong. But here, I remember very vividly fucking up in high school, and the teacher reprimanding me, and me like trying to be respectful, not making eye contact. I was like, look at me when I'm talking to you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Is that so? Or what? Get and go what?
Nah.
I'm playing.
I had fucked
Respect your elders.
Yeah. So no, yeah. It's small things like that,
Yeah.
and also like when it comes to things like drugs, for example, as well. Like here, it blows my mind when I walk into like weed. Weed is a very it's legal, bro.
No, weed is.
It's legal.
Bro, the parents will roll for us.
It's crazy, yeah, bro, yeah. And
In
like,
this country, not us. Sober man now.
yeah. Yeah, so we had a bit of technical difficulties. First time it's here, man.
Yes.
Bear with us.
Still like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Yeah.
Then we'll get better.
Yeah. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing with more about what we're going to be doing with Maisha Mingi.
Maisha Mingi. Let me tell you, abundant life is the meaning of Maisha
In
Mingi.
Swahili, that's Swahili, our native African. It's African. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Not East Africa.
Sure.
Yeah, like a lot. I think it's the most spoken language in East Africa.
Yeah.
So, Maisha Mingi is a charity, right? That will be creating content. You guys are gonna see soon on our page. Follow our page, our Instagram page. I promise you guys.
Maisha BTS as well for the behind the scenes.
Yes. If you guys want to see more about these technical difficulties. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about like on the podcast itself. We're gonna be interviewing a lot of artists and people behind the scenes in the creative industry here with Afro Diaspora. So it'll be DJs, record label owners. Actually, I have someone I want to put on the podcast. Artists themselves, especially the people that we have on Afrovision. What is Afrovision? Afrovision is it's kind of like a series that we're going to be doing on a page where we take 3 to 5 artists in different ranges, dance groups, musicians, sculptists, digital artists, right? We're gonna have a small interview with them, just a little background, like an introduction to themselves and kind of what their art is derived from, and their inspirations, and then we're gonna have like a video that's showcasing what they do. So if it's paint, like if it's a painter, we're gonna have some clips of him painting like the finished work and kind of him showing us other stuff that he does. If it's an artist, like especially musicians, we're doing music videos with them, a bit more on the organic side. Again, because it's more of an introduction. And so yeah, and then just like a dope picture of them. So we want to be having those people that we have on Afrovision on their podcast. Want to be having people who are just a part like of anything to do with the creative production process and editing, financing, and organization in that aspect.
Yeah. Kind of went into in depth there. Yeah. Perfect. You kind of get an idea of what we'll be doing with Maisha Mingi. Basically, we're helping them, but they're also helping us. It goes both ways. I like those kind of relationships, man.
Yeah.
It's not one way. It's a two-way street. We help each other out.
Yeah, and of course we do the content with them for free.
All the content is taken care of by us.
By the charitable donators.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we'll give you tax receipts, you know. So please,
for sure,
help us out.
And also, I don't know if so I can give them some information. Like, I don't know if you learn about taxes in school, but when you donate to charities, there's what is it called? What do they get?
Tax returns.
Yeah, tax returns. Yeah, you get tax returns like that.
Well, not really. It's not really like it depends on how you do it, but essentially, depending on how you file and how you do everything, essentially, it's seen as an expense, right? Yeah. You're not gonna pay taxes on that. So depending on your tax.
This kind of looks like we're trying to sell them on donating to us, huh?
We are. Donate. Donate, please.
We are.
But yeah, like let's say you're in a 30% tax bracket and you give us $1,000, and usually they'll take, if that was seen as your income, they'll take away $300 of that $1,000. But because you give it to us, we can give you a tax receipt that shows that you didn't get to keep that money, right? It was an income because it was donated. So that 300 is not taxed. You see, so sometimes the way people like register it, you get the 300 back after filing it, but sometimes because the way people give, you just won't get taxed the amount of money you would have in the beginning.
Yeah, he knows way more about taxes than I do, man.
I know YouTube.
Yeah.
Not educated.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. All that comes with ownership, though. How does
ownership plays a big part in it? Okay, so if you look at, I'm gonna talk about the Black American kind of art industry, right, and how it grew. Right, just when it comes to ownership, a lot of like record labels are under other record labels, right? Everyone knows about this. Cat Williams is exposing. Everyone knows to bend over, right? For
even before Cat Williams, bro. What's it that?
I'm just referencing something that's popular, right? A lot of people.
Tory Lanez, bro. Tory Lanez.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason Jay-Z. There's a reason Tory Lanez is in jail, bro. He didn't shoot that bitch.
Okay, that's his opinion.
Okay, yeah.
We are not informed.
There's no facts. No facts. As they call it.
Yeah. Hi guys. No. They're not watching this. No, okay. But on a serious note, when you look at kind of the incentives, right? Like, especially a lot of our work is going to be behind the scenes, especially when we're meeting these artists. We're trying to do upcoming artists, right? We might have a couple who are more well known, but our main focus is people who are trying to either start or who are trying to take their starting seriously, get more consistent in their music. And we just want to have a platform for them that helps them understand the content creation game so that they can use it to stay independent. Right? I really like this new wave of a lot of independent artists with the ability that social media has brought us. We're just trying to leverage that to help people keep more ownership. Because when you look at the trickle down right? Like all the trickle up, like if it comes through us, right? And let's say I'm an artist, you're the record label, and it comes through me. That's how it looks, right? It looks like it's my money, everything, but no, it goes to the record label, then I get paid out. And that's why it's like it's management. It's not even like consultants. It's nothing. They own you, right? And so a lot of times that affects the type of creativity you're allowed to release, the incentives in your music, the message you're spreading, the amount of money you can make, the people you can decide to employ, right? Like if you're, if I'm an artist and I have people around me who I think can grow into certain roles, right? Like videographers and everything, I can put them a part of the team, do profit share on certain things, set up events with them and have them get the back end if I don't have capital. But if you're a management fee, they choose where the money goes, right? So they choose the money a lot of time will go to other people who are educated, who are whatever, who would be fine with that opportunity.
You know, there is he's talking about the music industry, but this is also like I like to call it entertainment, man. It's the entertainment industry, not just music industry. Like
you're right.
Dave Chappelle to me he's the GOAT. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT.
His opinion.
Huh?
Your opinion.
Yeah, sure. My opinion. My objective opinion. So Dave Chappelle, there is video he has. You should all check it out. It's like an 18-minute clip where he goes on a clip video where he talks about the industry basically. It's just right on YouTube. Dave Chappelle Unforgiven. He talks about the industry, how they basically own your name and likeness, bro. It's
in perpetuity. You know what that means? Forever and ever and ever.
That's crazy, bro.
When we're in heaven, they will have your.
that's actually crazy. And these people are the same people that also I don't know, sound like a conspiracy theorist, bro, but they're the same people who like control the media. That's why when Dave Chappelle turned down their money after he was like, yo, no, like I'm not gonna be a slave to this shit. He was like, he described it as they said, why are you turning all this $50 million down? You're making out the hood, blah blah. And he was like, what's the point of going from one slave master to a nicer slave master? Right? Yeah, he was like, fuck that shit. They said he was a crackhead. He smoked pot. Yeah, sure, he smoked pot, but he was a crackhead. He had nothing going on with his life. This man had a beautiful family and raising a good family in South Africa. But in America, people thought he was a crackhead, going crazy.
Anyways, we digress. But
no,
that's a point. Yeah, that shows. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm trying to. Don't cut my intersection. How do they call them?
Wait.
You know how you move on like a smooth.
Bro, don't try use smart words.
No, it's a popular word podcast people use. Like when you
podcast people use.
Yeah. When you move into a.
Is it intercept? Intercept?
No. When you move into another topic. Like smoothly.
I can't remember.
Okay, guys. You know the one.
I know.
Please. Comment. Let me show you. I've been doing YouTube, my friend. Comment the word I'm talking about.
Get the metrics going.
Yeah. Guys, help our numbers. They're 0 right now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like when you look at all of that, like I really like Cat Williams because it's the whole event production for all of his shows, all of the support, all of the contracted everything. He puts people on, right, that he knows, right? Of course, there's certain rooms where you're gonna meet people and it's gonna be professional. It's not like we're against using professionals, but if you look at our diaspora here, there's so many more opportunities that can be kept inside, especially using our art, right? So like they go, right, they use the experiences and the culture and the life stories and creative produce.
And people also underestimate the capital.
Let me finish. I got you. Let me finish, right? Produce of the Black American, kind of collective, how can I say, just a society, right? And then, but when you look at people getting the benefit extracted, it's, consultants, right? Professional whatevers who've never experienced that, whatever. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, instead of having our people out here shooting guns and selling drugs because there's no other opportunity, no one wants to take a chance on them, right? I'm more likely to give my cousin a job I know he can grow into, even if he's not the best at it yet,
right? Especially if I'm the artist. So if I'm trying to get us to not only make good content, but extract the value from the content through our own community. That's what Maisha's trying to do. That's kind of like what we stand for when it comes to these artists and everything. Like, we don't manage any of these artists. We're not taking any money from them, right? We even, with other businesses and do collabs and everything, but that's all the money will be going to. And like, let me show you the breakdown. Basically, we're gonna be very transparent with how the money goes, right? 50% of profits that are made by Maisha Mingi directly. So again, Rwanda, Burundi, right? They go to a charity called Shelter Now from Rwanda, right? And then another 25% goes to a local, like any local programs we're trying to do that have to do with like, we're trying to do, like an example is we're trying to do a collab with YSB, the Youth Services Bureau here in Ottawa, where we can help people who are in the buildings and everything do free music production, especially when it comes to incentivizing. It really matters, because when it comes to incentivizing people to stop doing certain things, you need to fill that vacuum, right? And a lot of times they try to fill that vacuum with things that are objectively good for them. So like school, learning, or things which are easier to do, like baking, because they already have the facilities for it and stuff like that. But everyone, their mom wants to make music nowadays, or some sort of creative production, a short film, a comedy skit. And so it's like, if we can provide those services for free, especially at cost, because we have the connections, right? Then we can help work with the organization to incentivize it, and like maybe, you're doing certain things, you're back at school for a certain length of time, right? Like at these alternative schools, then you get this amount of free production, stuff like that. Then the last 25% is we keep it, but to do events, to keep shooting content for free, right? To keep paying the people, the contractors that we use when it comes to the podcast, the Afrovision stuff, and any future things that we're trying to do content and event-wise. And even the events are honestly to give a platform to some of the artists that we have, but to also network people who are in this community. Like, we want to make an actual community where, how the US, like I saw this clip of, what's his name? Central C. He's talking about why he has so many collabs with US artists, right? And he was like, in the UK, they're kind of like really prideful, right? So they won't be meeting, but in the US, they're like really shameless. So like, they'll be like, oh, this guy's at the studio, pull up. That guy's at the studio to pull up. Like, they meet and everything, then they do stuff together. So that's what we're trying to do. Like, oh, this party, yeah, we know Maisha. I know who I'm going to meet there, right? We can get drunk, but talk about things that matter. It's not just drink to drink and then women and then whatever. That's it. That's where it ends, with empty pockets. At least spend the money on beer with an investment in a relationship. So, but that's the general scope. Maisha Mingi, what we're trying to do, how we spend our money, guys, So like, if you guys are interested, we're not gonna lie to you. We're not some kind of like, oh, we're angels, we give 100% away instantly to this other charity that uses 70% of the money on human capital. Like, no, we're not. That's not us. But this is what we are. Follow us if you're interested.
Yeah, for sure. We're not trying to put up a front. We are being honest with what we're doing. That's why even. But we are. Let's also talk. We can talk about what we're doing outside Maisha Mingi. No. All right. Okay.
that maybe in the future.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's focus on
maybe that'll be our conversation.
For first part, yeah.
Yeah, not for the first part. Or the next few ones coming in soon.
We'll see. They will just pop up, but we'll see. ATO, yeah. The other one, no.
So, now that we talked about kind of the how, a little bit of the why and the what when it comes to ownership, when it comes to the artists, when it comes to how it trickles down into the diaspora community and helps us avoid certain things. We want to kind of get into those things. So like, Enzo can continue about what some of the things that are pushed, messages, incentives, cultural narratives.
Yeah. So like, if you look at the record labels, the people who own the record labels, it's white men, it's white people. They own the music industry. They own the entertainment industry. Sure, they're making black millionaires, but it's their families, it's their grandkids that they're feeding, man. Like the artists they're pushing on us. What type of music are they? Like, another thing is, we don't realize how much music has an impact on society as well. Like, there's a reason Chicago people go around shooting. Like, no, literally, man. Like, there's this, I forgot his name, man. He's like an underground artist. He was, and he grew up in Brooklyn, and he was talking about how literally people, just because they listen to a type of music, a certain type of music, they would indulge into guns. Well, they never had them before. They would indulge into gang activities. Well, they were sheltered from that in a home, but in the ghetto. But yeah, because that's what the music glorified. That's what they go into. But then I play devil's advocate. I'm like, man, how?
Let me play it.
Yeah. Okay, you play.
Actually, no, you play it, and then we get into it.
Yeah, sure. Like, me myself, I do listen to that type of music. Like, not mumble rap, but like Tupac. I listen to Tupac, Biggie, all that music. Bro, I was raised in the suburbs, man. I know my place. I know who I am, bro. I'm not gonna lie and pretend I'm a gangster. I'm none of that, bro. I'm none of that. Like,
Yeah.
So, to those kids who go ahead and indulge into a life, wouldn't you say they're more a product of their environment more so than just stupid brain dead motherfuckers who are just controlled by what
Let
they
me get into it.
Yeah.
Right? I like that question. Number one, when the artist you named, there is not just having the words, guns, and everything into it, but your attitude towards it. Right, so that's when it comes to setting the cultural norms.
Also, before you keep going, also drugs as well. That's
Yeah.
not, like Future, for example. All those 26 codeine. Codeine crazy. I love that song, bro. I've never done codeine. I'll never do lean ever in my life. That's okay, but no, that's not something I'm planning on doing. But like, he's on record. He's admitted he's never done lean ever in his life.
Let me get into
He's
it.
never done lean, but then kids are here drinking lean because he sang about lean. Because Justin Bieber sang about Justin Bieber, bro. White Canadian kid from what? Where is he from even?
I think he's from.
I think it's Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan or something.
Saskatchewan.
Right? Yeah, some
Alberta.
remote place, bro.
I think he's from. Probably from Edmonton.
Yeah, he does it, and some kid in Brooklyn starts drinking lean because of that. Bro, like.
Well, okay, first of all, right, one of the things I'm saying, it's not merely mentioning the paraphernalia or the activities, the negative activities, it's the perspective on it, right? So, like, glorifying it, first of all, let's keep that word in our mind, is kind of one of the things that make it an issue. When you see these music videos and everything where the girls, so it's not even like, oh, some brave nut guy, everyone cares about image, right? Association, right? So, you know, having the sagged pants and the cool haircut and everything, like getting my hair, guys, we're not speaking against people who do this, right? We're just looking into how these things affect us, right? He's doing that not because some guy said it's cool, because in that video where he was talking about how he was cool, Geldem was all around him, right? And in the videos that the women make, I want a tough ass nigga, lick me in the crack, blah 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 blah, hit it from the back, you know? Like, oh, that's what you want. I'm trying to, you know, hit it in the back, so I must make sure I show my ass crack. You know? Guys, this is just an exaggerated example, just to explain our like thoughts and the concept, right? So there's the connotation, there's the opinion on it, there's how they're either glorifying, or because some people are just talking about the experiences, right? Some people are talking about how they had to walk around toting guns and they didn't like that. Some people are talking about the trauma of it, so you know, that lets a person know, oh, yo, I don't want to get into that. You know, I can relate with the struggles you have. I can listen to your music and be like, damn, you've been struggling with things, me too, I've been struggling with certain things, not the same things, but I can relate with how you feel with the things you struggled with. Rather than, dang, gotta get them new Jordans. My friend, you work at McDonald's. Why? For who? For the grease?
Bruh.
For when I go out. Why are you going out with Jordans? Who cares? Like, who cares? Everyone else, because they watched that video. You understand? Because that's what, yo, I'm that guy. And it works, bro. Why are you wearing essentials?
Bro, just because I like it, man.
Why just you like it? You just like the word.
Bro,
And the-
honestly, it's
It was
brown.
a gift,
You could,
right?
bro, you know me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The shit could be on here or not.
true. That's an example. That was a bad example. Why do we all have iPhones?
But yeah.
Right? Like, it works. So when I hear saying like, oh, we're some intellectuals who have defeated the system, no.
Oh, no.
We're being aware of
You know
what the fuck they're doing to us.
Was it you? I was like, I saw, man, what was it? It was like something, I don't know what it was, but it made me spend money. And I was like, I could see the marketing work on
Yeah, the colors, the smells.
Yeah. No. I was like, you're buying into this shit, bro. It's working on you. The shit you're trying to like mastermind on other people, it's working on you. You're seeing it work on you.
Yeah. And then what do you do? Click fast delivery.
That's it. It was true. I was saying at the end of the day, we're all sheep, yeah?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're all sheep, man.
There's like
We're
certain
all-
things you can tap into our human nature.
Yeah. We're
that
all
will work.
unique. We're all unique, but like we're all unique in our individuality, whatever. Yeah, individuality. Yeah, there you go. But we're social beings, man. We're a social pack. We move together.
Yeah.
We're a society.
Yeah.
There's
So, second point, right? You said, don't you think it's just a part of the environment?
Yeah.
Art is a part of the environment. What is art? It's an expression of thoughts, right? Through different means.
But how many? Forget the US rappers, yeah.
Yeah.
How many kids do we know? Like, to give context, man. Like, back home, people will think that. True story. My friend, I'll not mention his name because you guys might hate him. I love him, bro. No, it was just ignorance. It was just ignorance. Like me, I don't get mad at ignorance.
Okay.
He was serious. Grade 10.
Yeah.
I was shocked, not in an angry way, but in a damn way.
Like, you actually
You're a
get that.
grown kid. You don't know this. He was like, Enzo, where was your school before you came here? I was like, he was in Rwanda. He was like, oh, that's in Africa, yeah. I was like, do you have buildings and shit, or is it all huts like in Kirikou? I was like.
He said Kirikou,
bro.
How does he know Kirikou?
No, I just.
Oh, okay. Just an example. Okay.
He just
okay.
killed it, man.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So I'm like, it blew my mind. I was like, are you serious? He was genuinely serious. He didn't want to offend me, and I'm very hardly offended. So I'm like, okay, man. Let me just Google pictures of Kigali because we're in Ottawa, man. Ottawa.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he only knows his farm and his tractor. Like,
Yeah. Like,
what is he gonna know about us?
Like, just to say, like, we're not competing with much. You know? I'm sorry. That's crazy, but okay. So I took pictures of Kigali and showed them. Kigali is the capital city of Rwanda. I showed them to him and I was like, damn, that's better than Ottawa. What the fuck?
Okay.
No, I showed them the nice places, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, all that to say, the schools we went to, they were pretty good schools. The kids, man.
Yeah, we went to it.
Yeah. Kids were going to schools in nice ass cars. They have maids at home.
And especially there because the money
whatnot.
goes much further.
But
so you're rich.
those kids, what are they? Some of the quote unquote rappers.
Mm.
What are they singing about? Not from our school, but from the
Yeah, like
same
the-
area,
yeah,
same
yeah.
socioeconomic class. Making it out the hood, buying my mom a mansion. Your mom lives in a 4-bedroom house. She has a pool,
But
bro.
why again? Because of the art they've already consumed. So they see that's what works, right? That's what does well. That's why there's not a lot of originality.
But that's not your environment, man. You gotta.
That's a part of it. What's your environment? Okay, if you look at the human impact on your environment, it's what people spoke. One of the aspects of it, right?
Yeah.
Is what people spoke into you, what you were told, what you were taught. So the fact that it's not a human being right there with you teaching you those things doesn't matter. Art, again, it's an expression of thoughts. They transmit those thoughts into you, not like some mind control thing or anything, but just as a form of expression.
as a form of communication.
Yeah, man, but still, man, I still see it as your environment is where you are, your people. Like, I don't know how to say it, man. Yes, you can get outside influences like to your brain and like make you act.
So you're talking about geographical environment purely, because an environment is not simply linked to your physical location; it's linked to the thoughts you're exposed to. That's why a lot of times it's a symbiotic relationship because your physical location usually dictates the type of people you have and what type of thoughts they're expressing to you. It's not that the sun is so hot, that's why we have different ways of expressing ourselves to our parents, as we were talking about before. That's not why we
Okay. So would you say, for example, so when you comment, like I like to comment those people and say they're not authentic, like and be like you're just a fake. Would you say
they're
no?
not fake?
No, they're not fake. They're authentic.
I don't care.
No. Like if you're going by your logic, the logic of your environment is also the thoughts that
you're gonna have to give me a more specific example, because like if someone's rapping about wanting to get their parents' attention, right? I think the music itself will show because they have a lack of experience. Okay, now that we have come to a consensus about that thoughts are a part of the environment, we'll continue this conversation next time. We're running out of time for the podcast, but I hope you've kind of understood a lot about where we're at, why we're doing what we're doing, how we're hopefully gonna affect and impact the society, like within 5 to 10 years.
We're definitely gonna impact the society.
Definitely, if you press the like and subscribe button.
You know how I see it, man. Whoever, like, it's also the journey, man. Whoever we're doing this shit with, they're gonna be impacted. I'm in for that too, man.
Yeah, like no, genuinely. Genuinely. But how do you join? By following our Instagram page at Maisha Mingi and Maisha Mingi behind the scenes, and then like and subscribe.
Maisha Mingi BTS.
Yeah, BTS. Like and subscribe this video, bro. Please, guys. You guys could be the difference between. Like, what kind of thoughts do you guys want out there? We're here putting ourselves on the line to express a different thought, a different perspective, especially for people in our situation, right? So if you care about this stuff, just how long? Just right now. Click. Look, you see how quick that was? We'll do it again because you didn't do it the first time. Okay.
This guy's good. This is the first time he does this shit.
Click. That's it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Peace out.